Welcome to Taupo, and this is Bro Disc coverage from a true amateur event, the Taupo Thermal Throwdown 2024. Today we are filming the MA40 Division League card on the second round, and the players in this group are Steve Lawson, Hayden Shore, Gary Jarvis, and Phil McLeod. 20 holes are ready here at the world-famous Spa Park, and the tournament has a shotgun start, so we will be starting on hole 9. Well, at least the players will be. Dazz was late to the tee, so we missed filming the stunning hole 9, and we catch up with the action as they putt out on hole 10.
Kia ora everyone, welcome to Bro Disc coverage. Thanks for all that, Gus. Here we go with Steve Lawson. Steve Lawson just getting a par there on hole 10. As we move along, we're going to follow him for a few holes. Skates off the pine cones, but he misses.
For fuck's sake,
putt.
Dazz, they are pine needles, not pine cones.
Next hole. Let's see how Steve gets on the elevated basket. Of course, he should be used to it being a local, and he comes out of that with a birdie. Next up we have Hayden Shore, previous winner of this event. He seems to be rising up the ranks in the MA40 division. And there's a birdie there for him on 10. And let's see how he gets on in the next couple of holes.
Yep.
Nice looking drive, gets it up on top of that hill. A good upshot as well. And for a birdie, although I do think it's a soft par 4. Another one up the hill. In the rain, and for another birdie on hole 13, unlucky for some, but he gets a sweet drive into the circle. Good upshot and a putt to finish for another bird.
From there, it's almost harder from there.
Next we have Gary Jarvis, ex-ultimate player, so he's got a good arm on him. Accuracy is the one. And here we go, he gets a par there, but previously he started off the round with a birdie. Let's see how he goes on these couple of holes here.
Wow, what a try!
A nice drive and a putt in the rain, uphill. For a great birdie there from Gary. Ends up with a par after missing this putt. And next up we have Phil McLeod. Subscribers might have seen him before. Those who haven't subscribed may as well, it doesn't cost you anything. You get to see all the content here on Bro Disc. Starts off the round alright. Yeah, he's got a big arm, a little bit too big there. He gets himself into a little bit of trouble. But a good upshot there for a recovery. Goes a little bit to the left there for Phil. So he has to come in from the side. Next time. Gets it out there. Gets it just into the circle, I think. Yep.
So just a couple of pars there for Phil McLeod, then a birdie on hole 13. As we have a look at the scorecard, we see an improvement from Hayden Shore as he takes up the tee on hole 14. Dazz missed his throw just as well. This is a highlight reel, Dazz. You have one job, Dazz, one job.
So it could be, as Sweet Chain predicted, a bit of a Steve Lawson, Hayden Shore competition here. And there's a few other good punters here. Phil's been throwing well, and so is Gary. Looks like there's a few birdie chances, and there's one of them. Good birdie there for Phil. Looks like there should be another one coming up here for Steve Lawson. Just to make sure. One also there for Hayden. So we've got 3 birdies and 1 par for Gary. And sure on a tee. It's ready with a sidearm there. Whips run right under the bushes, right at the back. He's got to get out of trouble. Bit difficult from there. Yeah, he manages to chip it out alright. First par in a long time. After 6 birdies. And now we have Steve Lawson. Great looking throw there. Under the tree there. Going for the birdie putt. Oh, it just clips off the chains. It was a near thing. And now we see that hole again with the big arm of Phil McLeod. Gets it up nice and handy. And has a good approach, so he'll be in for a par as well. Gary Jarvis on the tee. Great looking shot, gets it well out there. It's a pity I luffed up his second throw. But he's up there near the basket and he's in for a par as well. So moving on to the next hole, we'll have a look at the scores. Everyone got par there, so we've chosen to follow on this hole Gary Jarvis. Great looking tee off, not too far away from the hole, and he nails that putt as well.
What do you take?
Great birdie there.
Okay.
Right, they're all up again. Well, hang on a minute. Let's go back and see what the rest got up to. Some missed putts there. Some missed putts there. Some missed putts there. Some missed putts there. An out of bounds drive from Phil McLeod. That's why this is a highlight reel.
Late release or something.
So a tree falls down, and Gary Jarvis is the only one on the card to capitalize on that, with all the others getting bogeys. Let's see how he gets on in the trees with this short 57-meter par 3 hole. There he is, well under the level of the basket, about 7 or 8 meters away, at quite a steep angle.
Yes, Gary.
But he does it. That sure was a wicked birdie there from Gary Jarvis.
On to the next hole, following Gary Jarvis at the moment. And he hits that tree that I put a camera on before. It's a great tree to put a camera on during a tournament. Gets up there. And he nails that putt.
Yes, Gary.
And we go on to the next hole. Next hole, which is actually hole 19 now, with the old Thermal Throwdown logo. I much prefer for the graphics, but anyway. And not the best of holes there, but managed to salvage a 3.
Yeah, I see that the Bro Tech guys have tweaked the graphics during this round. We can actually see the distances now.
Aiden seems to guide us through the trees there. Lands on a shelf just below the basket. As we have a look through the trees, we see him on a shelf just below. Oh, he just gets spread out on the side there.
2 in a row.
I think you need something a bit more gummy.
Aiden drives, gets that one a little bit low,
Get over that way.
skips down by that forked tree, and that's a great looking recovery shot right up by the basket. So he's in for a par there. Hole 19. Skips it out there. Looking for a birdie putt, and he nails it. It's a classic example of a straightforward push putt. Classic example. We'll watch it again. Off the front foot, straight on the basket. Steve Lawson tees off, hits a tree. Seems to be what happens to me whenever I play this hole.
Great shot.
To hitting a few
Pressure on
trees.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Ends up with a bogey there. I'll move on a hole, and it's a nice looking drive until he hits the tree. Bit of a rescue attempt skip there. Up and just clips the top of the basket. And we're on to hole 19. Another bogey. Gets it a bit wide there. Gets up nice and handy for a par. We have Phil McLeod. He clips a tree. And another one.
Now that's super gummy. What was that?
Finally gets it up there. So 2 bogeys in a row. Philip, he wanted to do something here with his big arm.
Get shake, get shake.
And he does. Gets it straight through the gap. It's just where you want it to be. Now Phil with an attempted birdie. Oh, just clips through there. So he'll get a par there and move on to hole 19. Gets a good throw away there on 19. And his putt just goes over the back of the basket. So he's there for a par as well. A quick look at the scoreboard now. As we can see, Hayden's got a couple of birdies, so he's dominating at the moment. So we're going to move on to hole 20, and Hayden is on the tee box once again. Throw there from Hayden, trying to hit the cameraman. And you have Gary Jarvis. Stands here like a statue for a minute and then flings it out. And he's heading for those pine needles. Oh, could have been a skip ace. But goes through to the back by a couple of metres. Phil McLeod gets us up there on the other side of the trees. And Steve gets us up there a little bit short. And we'll see how they get on in their putts. There's Steve from out wide. Phil. Great attempt there from Hayden. And we're going for a birdie putt now. And he gets it. Playing well.
Okay, so we have the ever-improving Gary Jarvis with a birdie and the rest of the card all with pars. As we move over to hole 1, and we will stick with following Gary for another couple of holes. But hey, you know what's bugging me, Daz? I'm pretty sure I've seen that guy who is looking for his disc on that drone footage from a few years ago on hole 9. But I just can't remember where I've seen him before.
You mean that guy right there? Leave your answers in the comments, folks. Let's get on with the coverage. We're following Gary Jarvis.
Oh yeah, look at that lift.
Yeah, come on.
Beautiful.
Oh, what a lovely,
That's the shot of the
lovely
day. 72
drive.
holes in a
It's
row.
right up
Bloody
there.
hell.
An easy birdie. Okay, so we're now on hole 2. 64 metre throw into the woods. Quite a bit of a curve on it,
Great shot, mate.
and that looks pretty safe.
Got the Gene CTP, I think. Someone's close.
Going for the birdie putt now. Spits it out to the side. Out to the side. Next hole.
No, not.
That's a few trees. Gets here for 3 and misses that one. So bogey on that one. Hayden tees off.
Far over.
Gets it a bit wider than what he wanted.
Shot of the deck.
So he's a little bit further out from the hole. Goes for the long putt. In there for par. Next hole.
Got away with it.
Curves it in nicely. Going for the birdie. Gets it in. Makes it look easy. Next hole. Fires and hope. Gets through a few trees. It's only a 48 metre hole and he managed to do about 50 metres. So he's going back towards the basket, just misses. So he'll be in there for a par. Yep. Next up we have Brodus' favourite player at the moment, Phil, with his big arm. Gets it past the hole. So now he has a birdie chance here. It's a reasonable putt because he overshot the basket. Nails it. Good birdie there. On to the next hole. Throws it a wee bit wide. But curves in a little bit. So he's quite a few metres out from the basket, and it is a raised basket. Barty nails it. Great looking putt. On the next hole, gets it just around the trees, curves it nicely around. It's in there fairly handy. Good approach shot, and in there for a par. Next up on the tee, Steve Lawson. Looks a little bit short. Winds up with another par on that hole.
Now it's the big curve shot into the trees, and Steve Lawson's throw looks good. A fair distance for an elevated basket putt, but he manages to pull off the birdie.
Like most of the players, that's a few trees on the way up to the hole. Not a bad approach shot. Just gets off the side of the basket there and in for a par.
Looks like Gary Jarvis is challenging Steve Lawson for second place position behind Hayden, who just needs to stay consistent to maintain the lead.
And this time we have Phil McLeod on the tee box after that lovely birdie.
Oh wow! Oh,
Flicks it up there. Same with Hayden. Bit hard to see them all. And a very handy drive there from Steve. Nice throw there also from Gary. So they should all be in with a chance of a birdie here. Though some of them are a bit further away. Bit of a par saving second shot there. Another one. Now birdie putt coming out there for Steve Lawson. Just checking somebody else's on the tee box.
Elusive birdie.
And nails it. So
Same distance that one I missed before. You want me to think about it a bit more?
birdie for Steve, par for everyone else.
And now we have Steve Lawson on the tee box. So can he maintain his lead over Gary Jarvis, who seems to be pulling out the good shots when it counts?
Maybe it was that line, guys.
Yeah.
Great birdie putt there for Steve Lawson.
2 for 2.
And now we have up on the tee, Hayden. Oh, that's looking great. Gone way left. He's not happy with that.
Oh gosh.
So Hayden, in for a par. Phil McLeod on the tee. Nice big shot.
Now sit, mate.
Nice big bounce away from the basket. An up shot, and he'll be in for a par. Gary Jarvis. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Very handy. Should be in for a birdie here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. Hands on the head, and it's rolled right down. Be a hell of a putt from there. Oh, just clips the edge. So bogey there.
That was unlucky there for Gary Jarvis, as his drive was on target. With only a few holes to go, let's hope he can push on and disregard that bogey. And after 2 birdies in a row, Steve Lawson is once again on the tee box, and we have some reaction cam set up. I see that.
Just the action camera stuck in a camera bag there, Gus. But it does the trick, and we see some nice drive there. Hayden. It's a good shot of the park in this anyway. And he gets it out there. Nice looking drive. There's the big fella. Gets it off.
Come on, hold it.
Gets through the trees. And now Gary.
What a bomb.
Push through.
What a lovely drive. It's gone right through the trees.
Yes, Gary.
Close enough to the basket.
Today, is it? I'm telling you, that's pretty good.
Nice chip up there from Steve. Oh, quite a good stab at the basket there from Phil. And there we go. Gary comes back with an eagle. What a putt. Bit of a soft par 4, but a par 4 nevertheless. Same for everyone.
And so 3 birdies and 1 eagle. You're right, Daz. It should be a par 3 on the blue course. I wonder what the viewers think. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below.
Gary Jarvis on the tee box.
Oh, there, Gary.
Gets a lovely throw up the hill.
Oh, wow. That's good. Thumbs up.
Gets a thumbs up there.
Oh, my fade.
Steve Lawson gets one more or less down a bit.
That sounds pretty tidy.
Hayden gets us up the hill.
Get through, get through. Oh!
And a nice big throw there from Phil. Steve Lawson with his second throw. One there from Hayden. Looks like it goes over the back there. Second throw there from Phil. Nice and handy. There we have Gary Jarvis. Just tucks it in under there. So it'll be an easy. It's Hayden tucked in the bush there. One of these difficult ones. Just got to curve it right. Always find those putts difficult, and he nails it. Something I've tried to do several times. So a par there for Steve, and birdies for everyone else.
It looks like there has been some kind of anomaly with a rare scorecard mistake, and now we can see that Gary Jarvis is ahead of Steve Lawson and looks composed. And let us know, who is this guy?
Gary Jarvis on the tee once again. Everybody's had a turn at teeing off. Everybody's had their moment in this game. It's a nice little slide up the hill there. He's got his a bit left.
Hello.
Phil skips off those pine needles. Manages to get through the gap as well. A little bit up the hill. A couple of second shots there. One there for Hayden. One here for Phil.
Great shot. Nice, Phil.
That was nice. Here's Steve's one. Also a lovely approach.
Probably short.
Gary Jarvis with his approach shot. And now he's lining it up for a birdie, because this is another par 4. And he's happy with that. Happy with his final result on this round. Played well. Phil gets a birdie as well. And we'll move on to Gus for a roundup. Thanks for watching Bro Disc. We'll see you next time.
So in the end we have Phil McLeod and Steve Lawson, both on 5 under par. Then Gary Jarvis 1 point behind Hayden Shore, who finished the round on 10 under par. Spoiler alert, Bro Disc did not film the final round, but the podium photo is here, with Sean Ashford coming in 3rd place. Thanks for watching Bro Disc. We have the FA40 division final round in the edit system, and we will put out another best bits video, and then we have the Extreme 2024 coverage to do, just the start of a busy summer. Hit the subscribe button, so you can watch more disc golf, filmed in Aotearoa.